So second test is recalled as one of the greatest tests of all time.
Yeah.
You're watching it from the sidelines.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Not a very good spectator. I'm not a very good spectator.
It started well for the Lions.
Started very well for the Lions. Once again, terrible referee decision. You know, nothing against, it's not a personal thing against Schalberger, but you can't eye gouge and get a yellow card. Like, that's never been a yellow card offence anyway. And then fine margins once again, isn't it? Mornay stain, his boot, the toll on the players that day. And that really has stood the test of time in terms of that level of physicality, because often, you know, that's 12 years ago. That's just as physical as anything we see today. But my memories of that match is probably more vivid, everything that happened after. I remember feel a sense of helplessness because you can't do anything to affect it. There's nothing you can say to make people feel better. And part of any loss is you have to go through a grieving process. You have to, you're human. It's okay to feel sad and down and out, but you've got to also find a way to get yourself back up and get at it again. But I remember walking down the tunnel, walked past Simon Shaw. Simon Shaw's been on 3 Lions tours. That was his first ever test cap. And he got man of the match that day. And he's crying as he's doing his interview. And I'm like, okay. You walk into change room. Adam Jones had his shoulder dislocated. And being a big, muscular man, they couldn't quite relocate his shoulder. So there's 2 doctors like holding his shoulder, his head, trying to relocate. So you can just hear screaming from him. You got Brian O'Driscoll, who got knocked out, a shot on him. He doesn't know what day of the week it is. You got Gethin Jenkins, who fractured his cheekbone, blood everywhere. You got Jamie Roberts, who fractured his wrist, a load of pain. You got Rono Garnis in the corner of the change room, concussed, and his eyeball so swollen from the collision that he took trying to make a tackle in the corner. So there's just devastation everywhere. No one's saying anything. And so Ian McGeechan tries to like address the team and he just breaks down crying. And like I said, he's like everyone's rugby grandfather. So when you hear him, that was the worst atmosphere I've ever been in a change room. Like never ever wanted to feel like that again. And I didn't even take part. So yeah, that was horrific. That was dark, that room.
I'll just summarise the score. So with 62 minutes on the clock, the Lions were 19-8 ahead. And it was level with, 12 seconds to go. And then Mornstein kicked that 40-yard penalty to win it. So as a neutral spectator, it was an astonishing match. But
yeah,
the physicality that you referred to was also unparalleled, I think.
I think that's why it's such a special game, because it had everything you'd expect a Lions South African game to be, physical, attritional. But then the storyline on the way in which the game unfolded, 11 points up, looking comfortable, it's a draw, it's gone. And so was the series, just like that. But that's sport, and the shame about all of it is, yeah, because we believe it's a series that we let go, we let it slip. And when you look at the team that taken on South Africa this year, I mean, there's only one player from 09 that's made it back, which is Alan Wynne-Jones. So you don't get a second bite of the cherry. You don't. It's phenomenal. We look at South Africa, there's only one member from 09 that's back. 2, sorry. Frans Steyn and Mornay Steyn. You know, the lifespan or the life cycle of a Lions, once every 12 years for the 3 home nations, it's you get one pop. 12 years into 8 weeks into 240 minutes of rugby. That is it.